Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. We are going to connect in with the Lion's Stargate 8/8 portal energy for this reading, and between July 26th leading all the way up to the portal on August 8th, you are under the influence of this portal, meaning you're receiving downloads, you're receiving upgrades, you're receiving light codes from this portal before you step through it, okay? And so between now and 8/8, you are receiving a lot of energy. And on 8/9, we're going to have the Aquarius full moon, which closes and seals the portal. And then in September, we're having the eclipses, okay, which are going to activate these upgrades, these light codes that you've been receiving. So between now all the way through September is a very powerful time of transformation, of healing, of change, of growth. It's deeply spiritual, and it's also important that you do not resist your shadow right now. You fully embrace your shadow energy and ask your shadow, why are you here? What are you trying to teach me at this time? Because this is the moment in this year of 2025 where you can make major headway in different things that you've been wanting to manifest for yourself or change for yourself or heal for yourself. All right, so let's get right in to the reading. And Libra, if you feel you need a personal reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. But let's get right in. We're going to start with the Oracle of Portals and see what this 8/8 Lion Stargate portal is bringing the most for Libra. And don't forget, we also have Mercury retrograde until August 11th. All right, descend. So Libra, it is time for the underworld. It is time to face your shadow energy, and in doing so, you are going to be freed from some things, from heartache, from sadness, from nervous energy, unsettled energy. And this shadow energy could also be in a sense of where you've been running away from yourself. Like there's choices that you've made in the past and you're like, I wish so much I would have made a different choice. I wish so much I would have handled things in a different way. Okay, it's time to embrace yourself, all aspects of yourself, even the pieces that you deem as bad or unlovable or flawed, whatever the case may be. You need to embrace every aspect of yourself right now, and you need to ask your shadow, what is it that you have to teach me? What is it that you want to show me right now? Because in embracing the shadow and facing it, that brings about the biggest transformation you have ever experienced in this life journey. Libra, this is a very profound and powerful time of change for you guys, okay? Where if you've been sad, you've been hurt, you can transform that energy. If you've been lonely and you're like, am I ever gonna, meet a true love? You can transform that energy. If you've been struggling financially, you can transform that energy. There is no area of life that's off limits with this portal. And you see, like, she's stepping into a portal right there. Oh, Libra, this is powerful for you. You don't have to feel stuck in a rut anymore, unable to move forward, whatever it is for you personally. This is what that portal is for. And every single day leading up to the 8/8 portal, you are being given energy and light codes for this change, for this transformation. And I've been doing a daily reading for the collective with this energy, and I'm going to be doing that leading all the way up to the actual portal. And I highly encourage you to watch those daily readings as well, because Libra, if you ever wanted to change, now is the time. It's all there for you. And it starts with embracing your shadow and embracing every aspect of you and seeing yourself as good enough, seeing yourself as worthy, and no longer being fixated on what you perceive is a flaw about you or you perceive is wrong about you, but looking into your own eyes and falling in love and seeing your divinity, seeing that you have great purpose for being here, that your life has purpose and meaning, or you wouldn't be incarnated at this time. This is really finding yourself and also collecting all the lost pieces of yourself or all the parts of yourself you've pushed away because you've deemed them as not good enough or ugly or whatever the case may be. This is all of you coming together and you just seeing, I don't even know how to put this, like finally for the first time seeing yourself as the divine being as you are, but it goes so much deeper than that. Okay? And if there's been people that haven't loved you and haven't treated you right, it's like it doesn't even matter anymore. You've found yourself, your home, and in that space everything is changing for you. So let's pull some tea leaves. Let's go deeper into all of this for Libra. But you're stepping through that portal. Okay, so there's some positive news on the way. And where you thought you were wrong, you thought you were not good enough, you're coming out of that. Look at that, good news. So you got news on the way, good news. There's some really good news coming to you, some positive messages, things going your way, getting the answer that you want. And you know, because everybody's going through this energy, Libra, you might hear from somebody who really hurt you and they're like, you know what, Libra, I'm sorry. It was never you. It was me. Like somebody really taking ownership and accountability for what they did to you, what they put you through. And this isn't about, you know, reconciling, whether it's a friend, family member, romance. It's not about reconciling with them. It's about them giving you the closure and you realizing that you were not at fault and that you are lovable and that you are worthy. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So some of you definitely, there's going to be an increase of money, and that could be what this positive news is about, but this spiritual growth is also a part of it for every one of you, because that's that reclaiming all your lost pieces. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay, so you got positive news and then two cards talking about material wealth, money, and this is your own energy reaping what you've sown in the past, but in a very positive way, Libra. So I do see some money coming in for you guys, and this could be, you know, all happening by the end of September. But, you know, this could be going out longer than that. It's different for each of you. But things are coming together. Expect some positive news. Expect some increase in your finance or something positive happening at your job. And finally, you know, you're receiving that soul growth, meaning your experience is now transforming into strength and wisdom. All right, hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. This is also about life getting easier, but some of you have an upcoming vacation. Maybe you don't even know about it yet, but it's going to be very good and peaceful. Problems to be resolved. See, everything that's heavy on your heart right now is not going to be an issue by the end of September. Horse, short journey, and that's also about the vacation, but the short journey is also for you from here to the underworld to connect with your shadow. And Rose, romance is in the air. Okay, Libra. So we see, and you know the very next card is, look at that, Secret Admirer. And you've got the rose. The rose goes in a vase, right? So, Libra, some of you, there is going to be a confession of love. Okay, I know that does not apply to all of you, but some of you, somebody's going to be like, Libra, I just think you're the sun, moon, and stars, and I've been crushing on you for a while. I want to take you out. I want to date you. Will you give me some of your time? Okay, and maybe some of you, there's somebody around you and like you think they like you, but they won't like put it like all out there. This is a big, big confirmation of that. Okay, so by embracing your shadow, every aspect of yourself, and no longer rejecting any part of you, what does that bring? Good news coming in, increase in money and wealth, vacation, problems are getting resolved, somebody's opening up and expressing their deepest emotions for you. But Libra, ultimately, this is leading to your wholeness. And in your wholeness, you're able to receive the seeds that you've sown in the past. Okay, so embrace that shadow. Ask, why are you here? What are you trying to teach me? And that could even be experienced through unresolved emotions that you have within around a situation, a relationship, or something in the past. By embracing it rather than trying to push it away, it's going to teach you. And through that, you change and you transform. Okay, this right here, this energy for you guys, this could be where you have the biggest breakthrough of your entire life, the biggest transformation of your entire life, because instead of resisting who you are, you're changing and you're embracing every aspect of who you are, even the parts of you that you deem as bad or unworthy, whatever the case may be. Totally embracing every aspect of yourself is the game changer here, and just allows you to receive, receive, receive. And if you've been working too hard, it's time to take a little vacation, some you time, Libra. Especially during this portal or the eclipses. So we've got Nine of Swords, conflict and anguish. This is being up in your head way too much, over analyzing everything, overthinking everything, feeling a lot of worry. Remember, you've got positive news coming in. Instead of, fearing the worst, it's time to, start thinking about the good possibilities of what could unfold. Even if you've been deeply let down in the past, it's time to kind of switch that and, oh, well, the worst doesn't have to happen. The best can actually happen. Okay, so I just feel that what you're worried about, you don't need to be, because problems are getting resolved here. Oh my gosh, look at this metamorphosis. Powerful time of change and transformation. Profound change, self-awareness. See, I told you, Libra, this right now, this particular portal, the days leading up to it, stepping through the portal, and then the activations that come with the eclipses in September could truly be the most profound time of transformation and change, breakthrough that you have ever experienced. But you can't just take these words. You've got to take the action steps. You've got to embrace every aspect of yourself. You've got to connect with your shadow energy and find out why it's there. What is it trying to teach you at this time? And receive that energy. And that's what facilitates the transformation. The world, achievement, fulfillment. Yes, this is part of your destiny. This particular Lion's Stargate portal to bring about profound change. Five of Cups, dwelling, avoidance. This is you trying to push away the sadness, the darkness, the shadow, certain things that happened that you're not a fan of. Don't, or even pieces of yourself. This is where you've got to embrace every aspect of you and your life. It all has meaning. It all has purpose. And by embracing, you become whole and complete. And in that wholeness, you receive and you change and transform. Yes. Ace of Cups, spirituality and fulfillment. See, this is a whole new birthing of you emotionally by fully embracing every aspect of your life, even the ugly stuff, the scary stuff, the dark stuff, the stuff that you fear. Because what you embrace and accept, it no longer has control over you. But what you fear and what you avoid and what you push away, it has control over you. And this is you coming into your personal empowerment. Yes, Ten of Rings, culmination, satisfaction. So stop worrying about the worst case scenario. Start thinking about all the positive possibilities that could happen and could unfold for you, because this is the 10 of Pentacles right here. All right, and that's wealth, abundance, comfort. And you got these cards talking about more money coming in, right? All right, the Hanged One, transition and sacrifice. And this is right over metamorphosis. You're going to kind of be in that suspension until you embrace. And this right here would be the Death card, the underworld. Okay, you're going to kind of be in that suspended energy, kind of feeling stuck, unable to move forward until you fully embrace every aspect of yourself. And then in doing so, you step through that portal, Libra, and everything changes. The Hierophant, spirituality and knowledge. This is you coming into your wholeness because it sits right under the world. All right, you coming into your wholeness. Queen of Wands, generosity, tenacity. And this is you regaining your energy mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And where you felt like you couldn't, you didn't have the strength, now you finally feel like you can. The Queen of Wands is a powerful card. And the Seven of Wands, persistence, conviction. And this is you having the upper hand, okay? And now nobody can knock you off your game. Now you believe in yourself. You know your worth and your value. And you don't need the validation of another person. You just know it inside, like you know your own name. And this is a confident you, an empowered you. A you that's going to go after what you want and not hold back. All right, the secret garden. The aroma of the divine resides here. See, this is you returning to yourself, all pieces of you. The secret garden within you, the aroma of the divine resides here. You finally knowing your worth and your value and what you deserve. And in that space, I'm telling you, all things finally start manifesting for Libra. Song of serenity. I sing the song of truth and love. Your truth, Libra, and the love of self. You are worthy. Clear entangled karma. Every relationship holds lessons. Break free from karmic ties that no longer serve your growth. And this right here is by reclaiming every aspect of yourself, okay? What others have rejected, as well as what you feel you wish you could have done differently or changed. It's really freeing to you. Relationships all have an expiration date, okay? Every single relationship in our life is going to end one way or another, either from us going our separate ways or because one person transitions. And that's just the truth of things. And this is saying relationships of the past that were really like just hanging out in your heart, in your mind, you know, feeling hurt, feeling rejected. It now, embracing the shadow, you can finally overcome those energies and release those relationships from within your heart, so they no longer have power or control over you. And this can even be some family relationships that really impacted you. This could be romantic relationships. This could be friendships. What's gone out of your life is gone. All right, it's run its course, and now it's time for you to receive all the gifts of going through that experience, because you've experienced the pain. It's time to experience the gifts. Honor the contract. Some lessons were written before you arrived. Facing them now completes the soul agreement. Okay, yeah, so something about really embracing your shadow here is going to allow you to heal all the way, mind, heart, and soul, from some relationships that really, really hurt. Whether you feel the other person was in the wrong or you wish you would have done and handled things differently. It's over, it's done, the contract is complete. And by embracing every aspect of yourself, Libra, that shadow energy, you finally heal and you finally come into a place of wholeness, which allows you to change, which allows you to have that big breakthrough. All right, a new opportunity will lead you to greatness. So the past is the past, Libra. It is time to embrace every aspect of who you are, because this could be the biggest breakthrough of your entire life, the biggest time of change and transformation you have ever experienced. But it's truly up to you to fully embrace all the energies that are offered and pushing through your fear and reclaiming every aspect of yourself and facing that shadow. All right, so those are your messages. Again, if you need a personal reading, Kiri's information will be linked below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.